Good evening. This is the Financial Week. I'm Herman Green. Co-chairman of the Economic Program Oversight Committee, EPOC, Keith Duncan, says the country remains on track to achieving the targets set under the precautionary standby agreement with the International Monetary Fund, IMF. Mr. Duncan, who was giving an update today on the progress, said all 11 targets set in the program for the period up to the end of September were met. He said the continued strong performance augurs well for the country, setting the foundation for growth. He also affirmed his belief that the period of sluggish expansion is near ending.
Jamaica can do it. I believe if Jamaicans come on board and make the investments in our economy, I believe all the macroeconomic variables that EPOC monitors are on track. I believe we have stability. I believe we have the foundation, and the economy is building the momentum to achieve 5% in 3. I believe it's possible.
The projection in the IMF deal sees Jamaica growing by 2.3% by 2020, so achieving a 5% outturn will be double that target. Recently, the former co-chairman of EPOC, Richard Biles, said he was doubtful Jamaica will achieve 5% growth by 2020. But Prime Minister Andrew Holness yesterday reaffirmed his confidence that the target will be met. JN Bank is to get a new boss. The company today announced that Maureen Hayden Cater, who led the transformation of the entity from a building society to a commercial bank, is to demit office at the end of this month. She is to be replaced by Curtis Martin, who is the company's chief financial officer. That is subject to approval by the Bank of Jamaica. JN Bank started operating on February 1 this year with Mrs. Hayden Cater as its first managing director. Currency trading ended today with the US dollar selling for $126.63. The Canadian dollar is selling for $99.98. The pound sterling costs $166.42, while the euro is going for $148.11. The price of oil increased today, rebounding from a 2-week low. Oil for delivery in December closed up $1.41 or 2.6% to settle at $56.55. Stocks ended mostly higher today, pushing up the JSE index by 2,208 points, while the junior market lost 3 points. The winners of the day included Barita Investments, Cable and Wireless, Siboney Group, Express Catering, Jamaican Teas, Knutsford Express, NCB Financial Group, Proven Investments, Sagicor Group, Seprod, and Supreme Ventures. On the losing end were Access Financial, Epley, Jamaica Producers, Mayberry Investments, and Radio Jamaica. And that's the Financial Week. I'm Herman Green. Good evening.